Let's speak first with Sarah Savage, who's a transgender equality campaigner, joins me now. Good morning, Ms Savage.
Good morning.
Sentiments such as I've just read to you from a newspaper, how do you react?
I think it's entirely unfair that the newspapers decided that Lucy transitioning was even newsworthy. What's happened is she felt bullied and oppressed by newspapers picking up on her story, monstering her.
No, I'm sorry to talk over you, Ms Savage. The newspapers had never even heard of Lucy Meadows until she opted for this. So it's not as if she'd endured years and years of claims and all sorts of stories in various newspapers casting aspersions on her on his or her subsequent sexuality. He chose to become a she.
It's not about sexuality. Sexuality and gender identity are two very different things.
I apologise. Her gender. She put herself on the news agenda.
She didn't. She transitioned.
She did.
Hundreds of people do it every year.
Right.
Thousands of people do it every year. Someone transitioning is not a newsworthy item.
Ms Savage, if you're a primary school teacher, and this is perhaps at the very heart of what we need to discuss, if you're a primary school teacher and you change from being Mr. whatever you were to Miss or Mrs. whatever you are, that's what we call a story.
Well, it shouldn't be. If
Why?
She's a primary school teacher, she's doing her job. She's trying to live her life, and she's trying to get on with.
And you don't think
life
if you'll allow me to say that there's one sort of simple test for news. News is anything that makes you say gee whiz. You don't think a teacher leaving before Christmas as a man and returning in January as a woman, that doesn't make you say gee whiz?
Not at all. It happens across the world.
And you don't think it makes the kiddies or their parents say gee whiz?
I think the children are best equipped to deal with it. They're young. Everything's new and weird to them. I think the parents are just projecting their own prejudices onto their children.